Tiffy here. We're going to get ready to start our Eartha Kitt look, or should I say Eartha Kitt look. Okay, I know that was pretty cheesy, but I had to. You know, y'all was thinking about it. Let me get this open. I don't know why it's not. Alright, so I'm just going to get right into it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a kind of a lighter color. I'm going to do several different colors here, and although it may seem like a lot, bear with me, it's really not. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to start with my highlight this time. Right under my brow, and just kind of sweep it down. Don't need to necessarily coat it, I'm just looking to kind of get that little gloss over. Alright, so again, start under my brow, bring it on down. Okay. Me like. Alright, and again, once you're done and you have it all together, you can always come back and touch stuff like that up. Alright? Alright. So, the smoky eye I'm going to do for you today, I'm going to use shades of purple. Alright, with a highlight of blue. And the reason why I do that is because these colors work really well with my dark brown eyes. So, I'm going to do a couple different shades of purple. And I have some on my brush here, and I'm just going to start by sweeping from crease to lid. And this is the lighter version of the two. Alright, and I'll sweep right up into that highlight. Alright, graze it right up to that highlight. Let me put another kind of coat of that on there. Shake it off. Alright. And sweep right up there. Get it up there. Alright. Let's do the other eye. And again, if you don't have purple and, you know, all these different rich colors, use whatever you got. But if you have a darker complexion like I do, you don't want to go into a smoky eye with like all black, because you run the risk of the raccoon eye, and trust me honey, that does not look good. If somebody told you it looks good, they lied. Let's just keep that extra crispy. Alright. And of course I'll go back in with that's falling in a little bit. Okay, so I have my foundation. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with a deeper tone purple and get right in the center of my eye and out. I'm just going to kind of start in the center of my lid and work my way out and up into that crease again. Let me kind of pick this up a little bit because I can't hardly see. Alright. Get that right in there and kind of come up with it. Now this particular way that I'm doing is just to make sure that I get all the shades that I kind of put on there. You can certainly sweep over the whole eye, but you know, again with the 3-dimension, you want to get as much as possible, so that way your color A doesn't look flat, And B, it's just jazzed up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of get used to that. Especially in my tutorials. Alright, here we go. Now what I'm going to do, honey, is I'm going to come in with a little bit of this blue. Alright. And I just want to get it right in there. Yeah, I'm liking that. Put it right in there. Okay. So, now, I'm going to go back to my Artistry Color Quad, and I'm going to, from the Essentials Kit, and I'm going to take some of that espresso, and that's how I'm going to highlight the dark tones of the eye. I'm starting to wake again. That's why my nose is starting to run. Okay, I'm going to use some of that espresso and get right in that crease, okay? Yeah, right in that crease. And again, it might take a couple of tries. That's all well and good. Do what you have to do, you know, on a weekend. You don't have any business, you know, you're not going out, anything like that. It might even be movie night. While you're waiting on the takeout, maybe, I don't know, do a look. Hey, you might catch somebody when you answer the door, you never know. You gotta call the right delivery service, of course, but you might get one, honey. Just throw a little something on and play with these different looks in your off time, and you might find something that you like. I love a bold eye. My friends and my family know that. I love playing with bold looks, just because when I was coming up, I didn't really wear makeup for a very long time. And I certainly didn't think of any ideas about doing that until I started really getting heavily into painting. And then I was like, well, let me take this to a whole different level. So I start playing with paints on body painting and face painting and makeup. So here we go. I'm going to get into the corners right there, just kind of darken that up right there in the corner of my eye, in the corner of my lid, and sweep, you know, do an upward sweeping motion. And again, with the highlight and all that, don't worry about it blending or anything like that. We're going to come back in and get all of this. Alright. Now the most important part of the smoky eye, we know, is the liner. Alright. Okay, so I stretch out the eye a little bit, and I use it flat, and I just go over the whole thing, the whole lash line. Bring it all the way in, okay, and make it really bold. Once you get to the edge of your pupil, you want to slather it on kind of boldly. Thin it up in the corner of your eye, but once you get around to your pupil, just kind of make sure you get it on there good. Drag it out. I figured I was going to start tearing up soon. Excuse me, guys. Anyway, you drag it out and you blend it. I usually use my fingers to blend things just because it works for me. But you can certainly go in there with a brush and blend that up. Okay. There we go. And you want to follow up with a really great mascara. I use some of this Artistry Total mascara. Sweep up. Sweep up. And then you have the Smokey Eye. And then you can come back with this light up lip gloss. And there's your Smokey Eye nighttime look.